Hello again to Downstairs and Dragons. Tonight is Saturday, which means we'll be playing with the Good Party. The campaign is called Dead Gods and Shattered Lands. So let's go ahead and introduce the characters who will be playing on Saturday.
Hello, my name is Reinhardt, and I'll be playing the human druid Owain.
Hello, my name is Josh, and I'll be playing the half-elf rogue Viserion.
Hey, I'm Tyler. I'll be playing the Wood Elf Ranger, Adrian Nilo.
Hi, I'm Isaac, and I will be playing a Dragonborn fighter by the name of Krogramir Delamar.
Okay. Well, I guess let's get right into it. The premise is Reinhardt, your character Owain, went away to study with the druids and become one of them. Eventually, your character grew a little tired of the quiet and contemplative lifestyle, and you decided to come home after a year, which was actually agreed upon by you and your two other friends from the village. Josh, your character, Viserion, was caught breaking and entering and stealing. You're still a little young, so the local judge took pity on you and decided to give you the option of spending time in prison or serving time with the village's local guard. You chose to spend time with the local guard, protecting your village, which is where you learned how to fight. But you only needed to do it for a year, and you made a deal with your two friends that after your term of service was up, you'd have a celebration. Tyler, your character, an elf from a neighboring elf community, decided that the culture of the elves was a bit too snobbish and uptight for you, so you decided maybe a quiet little village would give you some more freedom and relaxation. And when you got there, you quickly befriended Owain and Viserion, but the uptight, gossipy nature of small towns didn't really appeal to you, so you ended up joining with the local hunters, where your character learned how to be a ranger. But your year of service is up, and it's time for you to party at the local tavern.
Alright, let's do it. So I assume that we've all gathered in this tavern, which is...
Yes, it's Grog's Tavern.
Grog's Tavern, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first round's on me.
Hey, congratulations on getting out of jail.
It's about damn time.
Let's party till we can't feel anything anymore.
Barkeep, a round for my friends.
I think you're old enough. It'd be 5 copper a pint.
I toss him a piece of gold.
Alrighty then. He takes the gold, puts it in his pocket, brings out pints for you guys.
Thanks, man.
To my release.
To your release.
To your release.
Now what the hell do I do from here?
I don't know. I mean, your time with the guard's up. Your time training with the local hunters is done, and I'm about complete with my druid training. So, yeah, what is next for us?
Suppose we could be hunters, yes?
I don't think that would work out very well. I don't ever see you coming too well in the hunting area. Probably scare everything away.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying it might not work out so well.
Why? Because he stinks?
Not saying anything about that.
Do you have a better idea?
I don't know. I mean, both his skill with poisons and your skill with local beasts, and with my skill with natures, I don't know. Doctors, or I don't know, treating local wildlife.
I used to take lives, not fix them.
I thought you got arrested for petty theft, Isaac.
From what you know.
Looks like what you guys need to be are adventurers.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, sorry to introduce myself. Name's Krogramir.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
You guys are?
Krogermir's had a few drinks.
My name is Owain the Card.
Vice Aaron, it's a pleasure.
Adrian.
Pleasure's all mine.
Anyway, what's this about adventuring?
Ah, glory. Glory.
Yes, I do know a thing or two about combat and spells.
Glory.
What are you proposing?
Glory.
Yes, I got that. Anything else?
There is another thing. More glory.
Well, what? Well, this town really doesn't have much to offer. I mean, there's not even an adventurers guild.
Ah, that is why we should go to the city.
Well, you're coming with us, are you?
And which city are you talking about?
I'm talking about the city of Relent.
A few bubbles burp from his mouth, the sides of his mouth, as he tries to not see double, but also speak correctly at the same time.
You alright? Think you've had a couple drinks.
Perfect. Bartender! Another.
I think you've had enough.
You think?
You've had enough.
I've had enough. Oh, the glory days.
So what was this about adventuring, you said?
I've heard of riches in the city. Treasure.
Certainly sounds interesting, yes.
Well, this town doesn't have much to offer anyway. And it's a lot better than any ideas we had.
I've spent enough time in this little village to be able to get out of here now. Sounds like a good idea.
Well,
You're human. I thought you were a dragon for a moment.
I'm a human.
You've definitely had too much.
After a little while of chatting and getting to know each other, you decide, no, it might be nice to spend one last night in your beds, in your family homes. Not really sure where you're sleeping tonight. It could be out on the street,
Probably
or
crash and then we care, and then I'm just like next morning.
it's possible that one of them might offer you their family's guest room for the evening so that you can rest up and head to the city in the morning. But I'll leave that for you three to decide.
I don't even think I have a home, to be honest with you.
You might have just crashed with the city guard for a while.
I probably crash at the bar, and then the bartender's like, someone's gonna take him.
Yeah, that's right. You were kind of homeless for a little while.
A rogue fighter, just out there without military, out of my clan, and next thing you know, I'm just like looking for jobs, making it my own.
You've had an apartment for a while. Your family owns a bakery and does have a house with a guest room.
Well, seeing as how he doesn't have a home, I guess the Dragonborn here can stay with me. What about you? Can you take him in just for the night?
I just have a small apartment.
Flo is fine with me.
Okay.
Okay. You spend the evening, you get up early. It'll be a 2-day trip to Torlemaine.
Maybe I'll see if I can convince my parents to giving us some bridal for the trip.
They're sad to see you go, but they're glad that you're finding your way in life. Although it's quite clear that they would much prefer you to take over the family business than to risk your life. But they do give you some rations for the road. Enough to get to the city, all of you. 2 days worth of rations for everybody, if you don't already have it.
So, we're basically in the morning now, right?
Yeah.
At this point, I am so lost from what happened last night.
Well, you didn't get blackout drunk. But you
I remember what the heck I was talking about. I remember the sequences. I'm just like,
This very, very interesting collection of individuals. A human, a half-elf, and an elf.
I'm like,
You just
what are we doing again?
couldn't pass up the opportunity to suggest adventuring together.
Oh, that's in my head, or is that what I
That's in
suggested?
your head. You did suggest adventuring together.
like-
It was agreed upon, and they also decided to take you with them. Which is good, because you're an outsider. to
Yeah,
them.
I'm like, adventure it is. Alright. I'm like, in my head, I'm just like, what the heck are their names again? I'm just like, I'll probably be like, Adrian?
You could make an intelligence check to see if you remember their names.
I gotta remember their names.
But
man.
you were drunk, so do it at
I was
disadvantage.
so drunk. I'll probably like pronounce, if I get it wrong, I'll probably pronounce it so bad.
Yeah.
8. Or do you want to keep it on here?
Actually, put it in the dice cup.
Ah, I see. And just
Yeah, and then at disadvantage.
17 minus.
No,
So it's 8.
disadvantage means you roll twice and take the lower value.
Oh, okay.
So you rolled an 8. Is that the
8.
total?
8 and
Add
17.
your modifier.
My modifier for
Intelligence
intelligence
modifier.
plus 1, so it's
9. Not quite.
Ah.
It's
Okay.
close. It's just a little off. So it's not rude that you're calling Viceroy Viceroy or something to that effect.
I'm calling Adrian. Hey, Aiden.
Aiden, yeah.
Aiden.
It's Adrian.
Sorry.
Or maybe you're pronouncing Owain as Owen.
Owen. I'm like, Omen?
Close enough.
Owain doesn't really care.
Owain.
I do hope I get it right, because
Well,
this will be what I call.
Well, we do call Vicer and Vic for short.
Vic. Is it okay if I call you Vic myself?
If you see it fit, then yeah.
The name's Kroger. Did I mention my name last night?
I believe you did.
I
Yes.
did. Well, this is a embarrassing point, but my friends call me Kroger for short. It would be a nice going adventure with you three.
As you're already on the adventure.
So we're traveling down
I'd like to
to
say my
the-
thanks.
Yeah.
You know,
It takes you 2 days to get to the city.
Shows my friendships.
Yes. And it goes by, the trip goes by without incident.
Right.
You walk up to the gates.
Are there guards?
There is a military presence at the gates.
Now, does the city actually, like, when they see a dragonborn, do
I
they?
guess we give her our 2 days.
Torlemaine is a multiracial city.
Ah, okay.
They're not upset or uncomfortable at the presence of other races.
Okay.
Monsters, on the other hand, are different, but you are not a monster, you are dragonborn.
Okay.
They don't see that many of you.
So they're just most likely to be like,
Well, they might look at you a little longer because you're a little more on the uncommon side.
oh, okay.
Who would we go about
So
suggesting?
you walk up to the gates. There are several guards, and the gates are partially opened. One of the guards approaches you and says, "Hold now. We need you to line up for inspection. We can't have any contraband being brought in here."
Understandable.
He motions over to his side where there is a table and a man sitting at the table and another couple of guards standing on the end of the table. One at a time, place your packs and your gear and empty your pockets onto the table. So, who's standing in front?
I guess I am.
The Dragonborn, okay.
I have chainmail, a shield, 2
I
handguns.
can see for myself. Are you going to attempt to conceal anything?
No, I'm a just person.
No, from
Oh.
the DM to
Oh,
you.
No.
Okay.
No.
Let me see your character sheet. Okay. Spores pen. Okay. Okay, collect your things and move on through. You can wait for your friends on the other side of the gate. Next.
Guess I'm next.
Okay. Did you want to try to conceal anything? I don't know if you have any contraband on you or not. Okay.
Does it notify that's contraband that you have?
I will notify you.
I don't think it's worth it to try and conceal anything at this point.
Okay.
A sacred dagger.
What is the trophy from animal?
That's just a hide I took off of a deer.
Okay. Everything's in order. Collect your things and move on. Next.
Alright, I'm next.
Okay. Are you going to try to conceal anything?
Probably the thieves' tools.
Good idea. Okay. How do you want to go about this? What skills would you like to use? Sleight of hand, deception, stealth?
If I can, stealth, maybe I can try and slide them up the sleeve of my tunic or something.
Or your leather armor?
Or my armor, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. And, well, this is something that you probably would have done ahead of time. The guards do this day in and day out, so they're not trying to pay too much attention. And you notice that they're not patting anybody down. They really don't care.
Okay.
So I'll give you advantage on this.
Okay. Am I rolling for stealth then, or is this more of a sleight of hand?
You could duck behind one of your friends and slide it up your sleeve.
Okay, I'm going to try and do that.
Okay, then do stealth.
Can I get advantage?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a 26.
Oh, dang. What is
Knowing the Watchman's stats, I'm not even going to attempt that. Oh, but I might get a nat 20.
Oh.
I don't. I did roll high, though.
It was right next to it, too.
Yeah. You successfully kind of shift your weight to one side, grab your thieves' tools off your belt, and put it up your sleeve in a way that it's not bulky or obtrusive. You put your weapons and your pack down on the table. They rifle through it and say, "All right, that's good. Get your stuff. Continue on. Next."
Alright, I put my stuff on the table.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything you would like to try to conceal?
I've got nothing to hide.
Okay. The guard sitting at the table goes through your stuff. He says, "All right, that's good. Go on. Next." And people behind you start to come in. Those that aren't part of wagon caravans. There is some traffic. You're in the city of Torlemagne.
All right.
And the stench hits you immediately.
What the hell is that?
It's life in the slums. As far as you can see down the roads that twist and turn, poorly kept, feces dumped out of buckets onto the street, people sleeping in some of the streets, people defecating in some of the streets that aren't regularly patrolled. These areas are filled with buildings that are either falling apart or constructed of ramshackle supplies. Poverty is definitely the element here.
Jeez,
You have never experienced this in your entire lives. And suddenly you're thinking maybe staying home would have been a good idea.
Why did you bring us to this city again?
Adventure.
Let's find an adventurous guild as soon as we can.
Yeah.
I just want to
I
get out
don't
of
want
this
to stay
stench.
here much longer.
I do agree with you guys on that.
So, how do you want to go about searching for information on adventurers guilds?
Find a guard.
Sold the guards, yeah.
Okay. There are guards on the outside. There are several up on the top of the wall, but there's two in front of the open gate, making sure, I guess they don't really care too much about screening people leaving. It's more about screening people coming in. They're just making sure that their friends on the other side aren't ambushed while they're conducting their duties. So, what would you like to do?
Try to figure out who's in command and ask them for directions.
So, to figure out who's in command, generally military uniforms have some sort of emblem or marking denoting their rank, and it's different with each organization. So if anybody wants to make a history check or a 3.5, there was a gather information, but
So we can just go up to the guards and just ask them.
you could ask them too.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
forgot to mention, we're playing 5th edition. We're all kind of new to it. I've played 3.5 for most of the years that I've been playing tabletop games, so if we get a rule wrong, just bear with us. You could help us out in the comment section.
What about investigation?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Investigation, yeah, that would also work. I guess that falls under that category.
Well, I guess maybe the ranger or the rogue could help out with that. And for conversation, our best talker for persuasion could help out trying to gather the information.
Did you say the
I'm
ranger?
gonna try and look for
Well,
somebody
you can.
that's
the
of
search, right?
higher ranking.
Right.
Okay. So go ahead and roll an investigation check. I think our dog is snoring.
That's a 16.
16, that's good. You can tell by looking at the uniforms of the guards. That's what you were investigating, right?
Yes.
Okay. By looking at the guards on the wall and the guards behind the gates, that they're all wearing the same uniform with the same insignia, except there is a guard on top of the wall who appears to be carrying himself as a leader, and he has a red... I'm not sure what you would call it. It's maybe a sash, but it goes over his left shoulder, and it's lined with gold. So that would denote that he is in charge of this group, but is also up on top of a 20-foot wall.
See if you can get his attention.
Well,
Maybe we should just ask a store owner. That might be faster.
Well, naturally, the guards would know this town better than any store
And
owner.
you said you wanted
yeah,
to...
I'll just ask the guard.
Okay.
Do you know what the Ventures Guilds is?
Well, you know there are multiple ones, so your phrasing would be, do you know where the Adventurers Guilds are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guard's been watching you as you come through, and you turn to him, and you lock eyes. And it's kind of one of those things where he's drawn into the conversation just by the nature of the atmosphere. And he doesn't appear to want to avoid conversation. He just definitely wants to get his job done so he can... He appears uncomfortable, so he wants to leave, but he also has his duty. And so he replies, "Oh, yeah. Are you new here?"
Does anyone know persuasion?
You don't need a persuasion yet.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, basically, there's three parts of the city. There's the slums, and then there are two inner cities. We've got a weird water system. A river comes in, splits off from the main river, and makes a circle. And for those of you at home, we've got a map. It should be over here. It is over here. And then east of the main circling river, we also have another section of land in between two rivers. Those are the two inner cities. We like to call them, well, there's the inner city and then the eastern district. And as far as I know, all of the adventuring guilds are in the inner city.
Okay.
Are there guards guarding also on the border between the cities?
There are a number of bridges that cross the waterways that lead into the inner city, and there are guards and checkpoints there as well.
Do we require a pass to get through?
Normally it's just a standard background check.
Okay.
So they'll look for any tattoos that you might, brands that you might be carrying from time served. You're new here, obviously. You're not wearing any of the local street gang colors, so I don't foresee any trouble getting into the inner city. And you look clean enough. You don't look like them. And he kind of nods over to a group of individuals hunched over, leaning against a building covered in filth and mud and ratty clothes. You look clean enough. You'd probably be allowed in. Keep to the main roads as you go toward the inner city, though. Those are the ones that are patrolled, and you probably shouldn't get jumped. Try not to look so new.
Blend in.
Blend in, walk with purpose, don't look like tourists. You will get attacked.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, anything else I can help you with?
Do you guys have any questions?
Nope.
Not at the moment.
Actually, I do. For new and upcoming adventurers, which adventurers guild would you recommend? And your
I don't know too much. I know I think they're all on one road. They have large, elaborate, brightly colored signs in front of their buildings, so you'd be able to see for yourselves.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your help, sir.
You're welcome. But move along. There are more people coming through.
Yes.
Okay.
Once again, thank
continue
you, sir.
walking.
Okay.
As we're making our way away, I turn over and talk to quietly. I talk to Vic and ask him, I've heard you saying that you've done time when we were at the bar. I still recall that. Do you have any brand?
Do I?
No, it was a small village, but it was still large enough that they had their own municipality, their own local government, and they don't brand their prisoners. That really is only common in larger cities. Smaller communities, people remember your faces, but you can get lost in a large city.
Okay.
So the brands aren't necessary.
So he should be okay then, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, it looks like we're clean.
Okay. And we're on our way to the inner city, I believe?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna mention something, but in order for me to mention, I have to do a perception check. Because either I saw it or not. That's all I'm just saying. Like, it's when he just slid his hand, when I already did my pass and I was looking at them going through, did I see it or did I not see it?
This would have gone under your passive perception. Do you know what that stat is? It should be on your character sheet.
Passive perception.
Passive
Oh,
perception.
passive.
It's right here.
Oh, okay. Passive. Oh, 11.
11 does not beat, what was it, a 26?
Okay.
Yes.
You did not notice him smuggling anything.
Okay. So, he's that good. Touche. Alright.
Yeah.
Forget I ever mentioned this, people. Okay. As we continue on to the road, the main road.
The thing about the main roads is they're very choppy.
Like,
It's like the city planner was really drunk, or the roads just kind of... What's that? Oh, okay. So, you came in from here, and you follow the main road along here, and it's about here that you're going to start to get lost. I mean, it is a spider web of roads and alleys, and some strange combination between a road and an alley. A lot of these roads simply exist because the shanties that were thrown together just kind of lined up that way. So, you're going to have to navigate through the city. It's going to be confusing. You might lose your way. Oftentimes you might lose sight of the river. So, how would you want to go about doing this?
Do you guys say we take our best shot and follow the river? Are we actually following the river though?
No, you're not at the river. You're trying to get towards the river.
So, knowing where we're at now, since we're on the road, where are we currently at the moment? An intersection? An T intersection? Or
Yeah, it's a T intersection. Yeah.
Would there be any distinguishing marks around the area that could tell us which way to go?
Yeah, good thing, like signs.
No, there really aren't.
Would it be possible for us to try and listen for running water or something?
Yes, you could make a perception check.
Okay. Well, that's not good. That's 6.
Oh.
Can I also roll for perception?
You all can.
Oh, okay. Perception. Sweet. 19.
22.
Okay.
Nice.
Unfortunately, you are too far away, and you're on one of the more main roads in the slums. There's a lot of traffic and a lot of activity. You do not hear the sound of running water.
Okay,
If you had gotten a 30, then I would have tipped my metaphorical hat.
how do you get a 30?
I can't even roll that high without
Yeah.
that 20.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see what else can
I'm
we try?
guess I'm gonna look, since I'm at the T intersection, I'm gonna look around and see if there's any decent stores in the area that look like...
There's nothing decent about anything
So
in
there's
this
nothing,
area.
That's good.
There are people selling dirty clothes, really smelly socks, the occasional scrap of mystery meat.
I say,
Sounds inviting.
what do you guys decide? We go left or we go right?
I say left.
I think left.
Can I see the player's handbook for a second?
The what?
The player's handbook?
Ah.
I'm thinking guidance might help.
Guidance.
Guidance, you can look up the spell description, but from what I remember, guidance gives you a bonus to skill checks.
Oh.
I don't remember exactly how it functions, but yeah, go ahead and look it up. What you could do is try an investigation check to try and discern your location and the direction you need to go.
We can all try and do that then?
Yes, although some of you would be better at that than others.
Nate the Rogue.
That or the ranger, everything.
No, minus 1 intelligence.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to try then, because why not? Was this investigation?
Yeah.
16.
Total?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I might as well roll as well, but...
No, 16, you take a look up at the sun. Surprisingly, this is where people live for their lives, short as they may be, and there is a lot of air pollution just from people's fires or maybe local shops that have a need for burning, creating that smoke byproduct. So it's a little tough to see, but you find the sun and you determine where north is. And so you continue along the roads until you get to a particular part of the slums where it looks like there used to be decent buildings there a long time ago, and they have fallen into disarray, poor maintenance, and they're so tall you can't see the sun anymore. So I'm not going to tell you where you are, but I would like you to try and find your way again.
Alright,
How would you like to go about this?
we just continue on that road. We are lost.
Are we at, I assume, another
But we're not
intersection?
looking
Yes.
lost. We're just...
Oh, let's see. It's a very it's an intersection with a few other intersections very close by.
Okay.
Is there a bigger road from those intersections, or there's just all the same?
You know, it's at this point it's hard to determine whether or not you're in an alley or just a crusty road.
So how many possibilities are there in this intersection we can go to?
Good question.
Of the big, for the big roads from the alleys and stuff.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess there are 5 possible ways.
It says on here that I always recall the general layout of terrain. Does that help me at all in this situation?
Recall would be a synonym for remember.
Well, yeah, but like I can recall like the general like direction that we were heading in, possibly.
Well, the devil's in the details with this one. So, if you started making circles, then you know that you were making circles. But because you've never really been here before, you're not really going to benefit much.
Okay.
So,
What do you say?
Should you try another investigation check?
Well, I was thinking, can I try and look and see if there's a definite path that's more traveled?
The road that you're currently on is slightly more traveled than the other roads.
And is it possible to continue walking in that direction?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, it would seem to me that there's a lot of people that come down this way. I say we continue walking, yeah?
That sounds good with me.
Okay. After a while, you come to a T intersection, so it appears that you made the right decision. You were on a main road. There was just very little traffic on that road, and you've come to a T with another main road.
Okay.
So on these intersection, are we actually?
Everybody make perception checks.
I got 8.
20
Total.
total.
Nice. Through the hustle and bustle, you do see a patrol of guards. It's a little easier. Most of you probably would have made this, as the local populace tend to give a good arm's length distance from the guards. You're not entirely sure if it's out of fear or respect. Because you got a total of 20, you also notice that the demeanor of these guards is much different, although you can't discern why without a skill check. And it starts with an I.
Intimidation?
No.
Investigation?
No. Insight, that's it. Without an insight check, you wouldn't know what that means.
Oh, do you think demeanor?
Yes, although you're the only one that notices this change in demeanor. If you want to share it with your party, you should do so now.
What is demeanor? Like,
How they carry themselves, their body language, their expressed emotions.
Hold up, guys. Something seems wrong.
What's up?
Something about them is a little bit different from the other guards.
How so?
You don't know, you can't
I
quite...
can't tell. They're just from their body and their postures, they seem different.
So if anyone would like to make an insight check on the guards.
It's a 6.
12 plus
15.
14.
I'm gonna just try. 18.
Wow. Owain and Krogamere, the two of you notice the guards are on edge. It looks like this is definitely part of their job and they're used to it, but they're alert. And it looks like they're not hostile, but they could potentially be hostile.
So from my point of view, they look like they present intimidation for us.
Yes, I noticed that too.
You might have even seen this look, not necessarily in Dragonborn, but you understand it.
Because the military.
They're on patrol in what they consider to be a hostile enemy territory.
Oh, because of the slum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, understandable. I don't believe they'll see us as the slum. Like, they'll see us...
As enemies?
No, we are in the slums, so they're probably in more hostile terrain, but judging from the way we look, we don't seem like hostile people.
Maybe we should
Not unless we give them a reason.
Well,
to think that.
just as a precaution, we should probably just avoid them.
or we could just let them know we're coming. Like we could just, you know.
The
Don't
street is
startle
busy and it's full of foot traffic.
Foot traffic. Oh, so...
Are they guarding an entrance to something? Or?
No, they're on a patrol. They're just walking down. Okay. Also, now that you've come to an intersection, you get a better view of the sky, and you can see that you were going north.
Huh.
And they're coming from the east and going to the west.
Oh, so they're going right across us, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Should we call out to the guards maybe?
We see them approaching. Are we able to just come up to them and...
You could walk up to them.
Oh.
You could shout out to them.
How would I?
It's
normally
pretty
address a soldier
loud.
in here. Just sir.
Sir would be a good starting point. Yes.
I see the guy walking by with.
Yes.
I address him, sir. And he's. Do you know which way is towards the central city?
Hold up.
I do apologize for my rudeness of interrupting, but do you know the way towards the central city?
Before he answers your question, he gives everyone kind of a look through, and
Like perception?
yeah, he's kind of gauging you. He says, "Okay, you want to get to the inner city?
Yes.
Okay. Go the way we came." Just a second. If you go the way that we came and stay on this road, you'll get to the main road. We call it the Gold Road. It's the one that most of the merchants that are reputable and successful, they make their shops there or they set up stands there. If you stay on the road, you can't miss it. You will come across it. If you veer off, you're on your own.
Are there any intersections along this road that we need to be aware of?
The road will eventually curve north, but you shouldn't get confused by any of the intersections.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Move along. Let's go, boys.
Step aside and as they pass, and then I gaze at them like memories. And then we proceed with the directions, and we follow their orders going through the curve, and yeah.
Okay.
See the golden road. Is it actually golden when we see it?
So you are going to go east, like they told you.
Yes. We
Okay. Everybody make a perception check.
14
19.
total.
18.
Oh. Owain and Viserion, you hear over the noise of the crowd what sounds like loud, obnoxious cackling and laughing coming from the south. But Viserion, you hear very faintly what it might be the screams of children in distress.
Hold up, everyone. And is this down one of the side alleys?
Yeah, it's down one of the side alleys.
Okay. You'll hear that.
No, I don't hear
What?
The cackling laughter.
That.
I
And the
don't- I don't
children
hear it.
screaming.
I don't hear it.
I got nothing.
After pointing it out and standing there for a few seconds, you do hear it.
I think I know what you're
Is
talking
it coming
about now.
from an alley?
Yes.
So it's basically a cry for help we're hearing.
Yeah. It's coming from the south.
We can find our way back.
Remember which way we came. I'm going to take off.
Okay.
That way. Try and be as
We were
quiet as
warned.
possible so that
Okay.
I'm not noticed.
I
Roll
can go
st-
with you because I have a pretty high stealth as well.
Okay. So, what do you two do?
If you're going...
Krogamere and Owain, what do the two of you want to do?
well, if you're going to the lion's den, you're going to need a doctor.
Well, then come with.
My fellow compadre, my
what's-
friends.
Yeah, although you're not a doctor. You're a druid with some medicinal knowledge. But yeah.
My teammates and my current friends. They go venture off. You guys do go inside, right?
They're going to
We're
the south
following the south.
where the commotion
I
is
follow
coming
my friends to battle.
from. Okay.
Possible battle.
Possible. So I
No.
proceed with them. But I asked them.
Am I rolling stealth yet?
Yeah, is that what you want to do? You want to go on, the two of you want to go ahead of
Yeah,
these
like
two?
Hold on.
30 feet in front of these two to try and
Okay.
scout
Scout
ahead.
out.
Yeah.
So we're just basically waiting till you guys finish your scout.
I think so.
Yeah, I'll probably just be on guard just in case anything happens.
Okay, so...
But get like it's like mentality. You should like something happens and you can't come back. Signal somehow, but we won't know until we hear.
We're just waiting for the signal.
Okay. Oh, Peanut Gallery. Could you please prepare this map for our wonderful audience? Thursday night I tried to hold up the map for everybody on the internet, but fortunately we're going to need to get another webcam to really give you a good bird's eye view of the battle map, because it just doesn't show up. So I'm still going to use the battle map, and we will try to keep up with that by updating the picture that we have on the feed. As for right now, this is where the two of you are.
Okay.
So where is?
So we can roll stealth now?
Yes.
Okay. Shit. 10.
Okay.
I got a 20.
Okay.
So me and Owen we're just outside. Oh, on top of Castle.
Yeah. The two of you, I'd like you to roll perception. The two stealthy ones roll perception,
Okay.
yes.
21.
Oh, sweet.
15.
Okay, the two of you hear the commotion coming from around the corner down here.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we move further up ahead and try and...
Well, I want to look down the road we're crossing. Is there anyone? Is there a bunch of traffic coming that way, or
It's dead.
it's dead?
So this
Yeah,
is like dead
Okay.
alleys.
So I'm gonna cross that.
Actually,
and
what did you get for perception?
21.
You notice some people shutting their windows,
Hmm.
closing their doors, and locking themselves in.
Also look down that road.
Odd. Keep your wits about you.
And of course, we hear the sort of obnoxious cackling
So it's
From
just,
down that.
from
Down there? Okay.
From around here.
So it's just.
I'm gonna motion to these two to keep following us, and I'm gonna try and hug that, from my perspective, that right wall. Yeah. And try and get down to that corner.
Okay.
And I'll follow closely behind
10,
him.
15, 20,
And
25,
you signal us to come by.
30. We'll put you right there. Go ahead and roll another stealth check.
17.
Okay. And you as well?
Yep, I'll follow closely behind him.
Alright. Stealth check.
20 again.
Oh, nice.
Not a natural.
Oh,
Peanut Gallery? Did you need me to wait before updating the map? Nope. Okay. Owain and Krogamere, would you like to follow at the 30-foot range?
the whole thing.
You just want to go straight down sprinting in?
Oh no. no.
So you wins the race.
I'll walk to the corner right there.
Right here?
Yeah, and then I'll be looking at Vic, and then hopefully he looks back.
Okay. So you're just in the street, or did you want to hug a building, or
Stand next to the side.
did you want to make dirt angels in the road? I don't know. Tell me
Look
what you want to
casual.
do.
Just look casual.
Okay. You want to look casual? Roll a deception check. Yeah.
17.
Okay. And Owain, what would you like to do?
Hug a wall. Hug a wall? Like, just stay against the wall when you said hug a wall for me.
That's what it means, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll try to hug a wall.
Okay. Yeah, but right there. Roll a stealth check.
And I get a 7.
Okay. You're not really sure how this is done. You've read about it in books and heard about it in tales and listened to the occasional bard's song about the sneaky, adventurous hero. And you think you're doing a pretty good job.
I'm looking at him like, what?
Now that Viserion and Adrian, now that the two of you are down here at the intersection, hugging the wall of this building, you hear strange noises. And Adrian, I'd like you to make a knowledge nature check.
When you say knowledge nature, are those like added together?
Oh,
It's just a nature.
Just
check.
nature.
that's what it's called in 3.5 is knowledge nature. So just make a nature check.
8.
It's a beast, but you can't place it based on the sound alone. Although it's right on the tip of your tongue, but you can't place it.
It's a beast. Don't you have? Isn't your
I-
favorite?
My
animal?
favorite enemy is a beast, yeah.
Oh, then you get a bonus to this one.
Oh.
What's your favorite favorite enemy bonus?
You have it written down.
No, I don't think so.
Advantage on survival checks for tracking. Advantage on intelligence checks for recall.
Where's the beast?
Recall?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll give you advantage on this skill check. So go ahead and roll again.
That's 13.
That's much better. It's the sound of... Oh, let's see. Let me get the number. Two hyenas.
Okay, that are around the corner.
They're around the corner, along with the sounds of several people laughing maniacally.
There's two hyenas on the corner.
I'm over there just
Good,
standing.
and you
on
only
the
know that
side.
because you can hear it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I try and look around the corner to see, or?
You want to just do a sneaky peek?
Yeah, kind of.
Sneaky peek.
Okay. Then this will be a double check.
So-
Stealth and perception.
Are they like
Stealth first.
around, where specifically?
That's a 22 for stealth,
Okay.
and then perception, or is
Yes.
this investigation?
Um.
Because I'm looking for specifically what he told me.
Yeah, you are. So it would be investigation.
Okay, that's a 14.
Okay. It's not hard, but you don't see anything here, so it's possible that it's around this corner. You know that it's close, but you just don't know where.
Okay. I'm gonna look back at the two still following us, give motion to come up here and follow us more, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try and duck around that corner and try and come up to that alleyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so up to there.
So
Go
for
ahead and
this motion when he gave us, when he was
he's-
quietly doing it.
Yeah.
So therefore, that means that I realized that something was going on, something loud was going on. So I need to be quiet. So I have to quietly go approach them that way to not
Okay.
make a noise.
You're going to proceed quietly from here on out.
Yeah.
Okay. You go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Viserion should make a stealth
no,
check.
that's a 12.
Oh.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
Nat
Don't.
Nat 20.
Oh man.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Okay. Give me a second here while I get some markers out.
This is where aggro comes in. Did you sneak to the corner before I stealthily approached you?
No, it would have been.
You haven't moved yet. I moved before you did.
Okay.
It would have been my turn to move next.
Okay.
So
So we haven't even rolled initiative yet. We don't know whose turn it is. You guys kind of move at the same time.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah.
I stealthily moved over there while you were coming over. While you were going around the corner, that's why I was telling him I stealthily moved down because I heard you wave. So before, because when you were waving,
Well, as I
yeah.
waved, you're probably moving as I'm moving at the same time.
You wave, I was moving, then you moved to the corner. So therefore, I was in motion moving. So
Oh
therefore,
shit! I hope these all aren't hostile.
Well, if someone has animal head, like we can probably calm them down.
that's why I was preferring I stay in front since I am basically tanking.
What you see are about 5 humans
Never mind.
wearing purple and green leather armor. It's very poorly painted leather armor. Here and here. There are 2 hyenas here. In between them are 3 children. Oh. Let me put my sharp pointy things away.
Oh, no, okay. Oh, no indicators for the children?
The children are in manacles and chains, and they're being jerked around and laughed at and kicked. It's 2 twin boys, age 15, approximately, and a little girl,
So
age 13, about younger than the twins.
So he sees that. He didn't intimidate him or anything.
He sees that, but the girl sees you and screams, "Please! Please! Help us!"
I am still coming over there so quietly.
And the 2 here turn and look at you, and they see you and say, "Oh, you don't want to mess with us."
Oh shit!
I'm gonna quickly signal for the 2 to hurry up and run down the alley.
Okay.
With that, I see my... That gives me an insane...
It's still your turn. Where would you like to move?
I'm gonna stay hidden, try and stay hidden if I can, and
Like behind him?
yeah, behind him.
There is space in between these 2 buildings as well.
Okay.
So, go ahead and move where you want.
Okay. I guess. Let's see. All right. I'll move in here. You said between these 2 buildings, I can go
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, it's a tight fit. It's not comfortable, but you could squeeze through there if you wanted to.
Is that
yeah, that's
a
where-
vantage
that's where I'm
point where they
going.
can see him, though? They can't?
There is a vantage point, but it's very shaded and dark, so go ahead and roll a stealth check.
That is a 18.
What is your stealth number?
6.
Dang. Oh, man. So good.
Not another nat 20, is it?
No,
1.
I got close, but no, they don't see you.
Sweet.
Nice.
You kind of tuck you pull your hood up and you try to make inconspicuous movements going through this dark gap between the 2 buildings.
Okay. But I did that after I signaled for them to run down. So,
Yeah. So I'm gonna say it's Krogamer's turn.
In my state, it says I'm a hatred for my enemies. Who are my enemies?
Whoever you're fighting.
Ah, I see.
As far as you know, you don't see anyone.
I got a signal something bad was really happening from Aiden.
Yes,
Adrian.
Adrian.
The alcoholist in my head. Adrian. And so I ran because I'm probably huge. I couldn't fit through. So I go all the way around, and I see.
You can get to about here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I run there, and I see.
Could he dash if he wanted to?
Dashing is a straight line, so he could get about here before he'd need to stop.
Okay.
But yeah, you could get all the way to this intersection.
Oh
if you
yeah, I
really needed
run
to.
there because I hear a signal saying something is bad going on. My friends are in danger, so if I see something bad's happening, my friends are involved. I gotta run. I run over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Okay, Owain, your turn.
Well, normally I would say try to flank the enemy from that side, but my character doesn't really know that. So I'll just come.
I mean, you're a druid. You're
Yes.
a heroic class. You've learned what good options are for defense. Druids are casters, so the concept of flanking isn't going to be a foreign concept to you.
I know, but like I said, my character doesn't know what's in that alley, so I'm just gonna copy Krogomir
Okay,
and just dash down there.
that's true. That's a good point. While you, as players, know what's going on here,
Yeah.
your character doesn't. So that's good. You can get to right about here.
So we're neck and neck, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what we see is, we see Vic over there, and you see us running by, right?
Hopefully. I kind of just peeked around. They see me. I went, oh shit.
And you looked at us. We're just like, what happened?
I think now would be a good time to roll for initiative.
All right.
Die 20.
Gotta get behind me,
Initiative
girl.
modifier.
That's a 20.
Wow. Okay, I'm
I
gonna have to
have-
keep track of this. So
Okay,
just
hold
give me a
on.
moment.
My initiative is 13, since I don't have any plus on that. Man, I really should have been in
Well,
front.
it's my job to cover the rear anyway.
Okay. 20 to 25.
20.
20. Okay.
Man, so solid.
15 to 19.
16.
Okay.
Who's squishy? Get behind me. I think you're arranged to get behind me, right? Yeah.
10 to 14.
13.
Okay.
What did Owen get?
7.
Even with initiative plus?
Yes.
So you rolled.
7.
He rolled 7.
Oh, you have plus 0 for initiative?
Oh, he
No,
rolled a
that's
5
I'm
plus
counting my initiative bonus.
Oh, okay, I see. So 5 plus 2. Okay. At least you guys got plus, I got 0 for mine. I'm so happy I rolled a 13 at least. Oh, imagine if I get a 1. Let's not jinx it.
Well, I rolled a 9 for initiative, so most of you are going before I am.
Except me.
Oh, no, I think you're in a good spot though. For flanking.
Viceren, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to, noticing that they have noticed me and are probably going to come after me, I'm going to duck back around that building and use my action to hide.
Okay.
Oh, you have plenty in ambush.
It's
No,
not.
further back around.
Oh, further.
Yeah,
Okay.
like past Krogomir and be back in there.
Okay. So right about there.
I roll another stealth check for that, yes?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. That's a 26.
Oh my goodness, man.
I'm not gonna beat that.
What is your
That last
stealth
one.
number?
Mine is plus 7. I rolled a
What?
19.
Yeah.
Oh man, what can I do with athletics? What is
A
athletics
lot,
used for
actually.
here? Like,
Running, jumping, climbing, swimming.
oh, if I need, could I use that to sprint further? Oh, I wouldn't need to. Well, actually, can I use that to actually sprint further? If I like, go further than 30.
I mean, it's part of your dash if you want to move in a straight line for a greater length.
Oh,
But
okay, so-
other than that, not really.
okay. If I was going like horizontally from one to the other, then I'll probably use a dash.
I
Dash is
need
your
something.
Pull out a shield charge.
addition.
I can't use that tag. I don't have it.
You don't have
Let's
a
see.
feet.
I need to mark off the hyenas that you heard identified and that you saw. So just give me a quick second here.
Oh, heard, identify, and saw. Okay, I see. I was like,
This is
you
it.
heard, identify, and saw. I was like,
There. Then I won't get confused.
you don't have any other color for those?
I don't want to use the same color as you
Okay, I see.
players because although it's a little hard to see. I've got magic markers.
Oh, haha! Just color the top, I'm assuming, huh?
Just enough to make a mark.
Just like get Sharpies and color the top of those, and you know.
Well, I might want to reuse them later. So
Oh, okay.
there. Those are hyenas. Fearsome.
Intimidating.
Okay, so that was Viserion. Adrian, your turn.
So it's just those two that sees him, or does the whole thing? Everybody?
Well,
gets
he
on
was
fire?
right there, and these two saw him, and now they don't.
Would shooting my bow reveal me from my location, or
Yeah.
would I have to make a stealth check?
It would reveal you. You would no longer be concealed.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to hit the first hyena with my bow, and then I can run out of the alley after I do that, right? Like.
Yes.
Okay.
You have an attack action and a movement action.
Yeah. So I'm gonna attempt to hit the first hyena with my bow,
Okay.
and then.
Let me just bring up their stats.
Are the kids in between the line of sight from those?
They're kind of. Yeah. The three of them are.
Oh, yeah.
The three children are right here,
Yeah.
and they've decided to just fall over.
Oh, so it'll be missed. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
What if he gets a 1?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I use a special way to handle critical misses.
Okay. That's...
We had to cover that on Thursday. Hopefully the viewers remember the rules, but I'll still go over them for clarification. But I'm just going to quick bring up the stats that I saved on the hyena.
And remember, I have my favorite enemy are beasts, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and roll to hit with your longbow, shortbow,
Longbow.
longbow. Keep in mind that they are your favorite enemies.
That's a 2. Do I get advantage on that?
Well,
or-
add your modifier.
Yeah.
What's that? +6.
+6, so 8.
You have a really low AC.
I know.
What is it? 15.
My notes aren't coming up, so I have to find these online.
I wouldn't say it's that low. 15's okay. Clear to 13.
Oh, for an AC? That's okay.
What's your guys's?
14.
And Owen?
14.
Frontline it is for me.
Okay, what was your attack?
8.
8 misses, and you are now revealed.
Okay, well, I'm just going to run out of the alley then.
Okay.
Would they give chase through the alley though?
It'd probably be difficult.
Let's see. I can move 35 feet.
Is he moving at half?
35.
35.
I would consider this difficult terrain,
So you
so you'd move at half speed.
Half
So
speed, okay.
we'll
17.
just make it 15.
15. Okay,
Sig V's.
so
would I be able to make it around to this corner right here?
Let me see. Okay, you can go 5.
So each one of those big squares is
10.
5 feet.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
the alley is difficult terrain,
15,
so...
yeah.
Alright, I'll just go there then.
So-
10. You could make it out of the alley, and then you could go 10 more feet, but all the spaces around your allies are kind of taken up. So
Okay.
you could make it to
Could he duck around the other way?
here. Yes, you could get just about over here.
Would it be better?
Well, if they're gonna follow you. you
Oh
know
yeah,
they're
they're
follow you.
probably gonna... Yeah, so I'll go the other way then, and I'll...
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he intimidate 1 or 2 dogs? Or all of them?
He did not intimidate anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Krogamere, your turn.
Alright, I see my friend backed out of there, like something bad was going on, so I realized that, gotta pop out my defense weapons now.
You're gonna. I'm assuming that you've taken your weapons out already.
Oh, I was just, because we heard a noise, we didn't know what it was.
Yeah, you were going
and we're in
to.
the city, so we can't, just fling it out out of nowhere.
Well, you don't know what the laws are, and nobody's bothered to tell you that, even though they've already checked your weapons.
Yeah, I was assuming, because since I'm a prison of justice and law, I would assume that in the city you can't pop out your weapon out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I have it unsheathed because
So you have it sheathed or unsheathed?
I have it. Oh, I had it sheathed because
Okay. It will take you a full round to unsheath and ready your weapon.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. I just stand firm right there because I'm in one square and that they can't get past me to attack them. Oh, they could corner attack them, can't they?
Yeah, they could. No, I'm going to say no because this building is in the way. They would get a 50% concealment.
So I'm gonna see that square, that full square. I'm gonna stay right in the dead center of that.
Right there? Or do you want to go here?
A little bit, like right between the middle of those two buildings, like where the edges are, like the two corners, right between those two corners.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, and then I pull out both my shield and I only have a shield and 2 hand axes, right? Oh, longsword.
Yeah,
the longsword I can't carry.
Yeah, longsword you can wield in your dominant hand, and the shield you can wield in your offhand.
All right, so I'm gonna pop out shield, and this shield, does it add to my defense or just no?
We've already counted it in.
It's in your AC.
Plus
Yes.
C.
It's part
It's
of your
counted in
armor
your
class.
18. Okay.
If you're ever without your shield, then your armor class would go down by 2.
So my normal armor class is 16. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
With your armor.
All right, so
Unless somebody decides to pop a sneak attack on you from behind, then you wouldn't be getting the benefit
vantage
of your
point. I
shield.
see. That's so I'm facing front, shield, sword out.
Yeah. That's it?
That's what I'm gonna do. I just
Okay.
protect my friends.
One of your options. Some of these players are new, some of them are old. We're all relatively new to 5th edition, but some of us have experience with other systems, so I'll just give out some advice in case, in situations where I don't think the players know what the full list of their options are. So, in this instance, what you can do is you can ready an action. That means for the rest of that round, you have something that you plan to do reserved when a condition is met. So, for example, if an enemy comes around and comes at you to attack you,
Come around, swing at me. I hit a and then I hit.
you could attack
Counter.
them.
Okay, count.
In this case, it would happen before they get to attack. So, yeah, you get to kind of.
That breaks down my AC because my shield is.
No, you always benefit from your shield.
Oh, when it's pop up. So
Yeah.
the moment they approach in lane, I strike.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
So that's called readying an action. In this case, you're readying an attack in case someone runs up in front of you to attack you.
All right. So then, with that, change the scenario. Shield, sword, firm. Set. Shield up, sword.
Sword
very
ready. Yeah. And you're taking all this time
Just
to get your stuff out.
right there.
So, it's my turn. And okay, so these two guys were looking this way, and they didn't see the arrow. But everybody here saw the arrow come out of nowhere, and then this dark movement kind of shuffle through the gap between the building. And this guy says, "Hey, they're shooting at us from between the buildings!" And that's all the cue that they need to come around here to attack you. That guy's going to attack you, but you readied your action in case this would happen. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
My attack is 1 die. Oh no.
Roll the d20.
But first,
Yeah.
Peanut Gallery, we're now formally starting the battle. So if you could give us some battle music, thank you. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
10
Plus.
plus Is it attack bonus?
It should be written down there.
It's the one in the middle column.
Right here?
Yeah, for whatever. It was.
17, 10 plus 7.
Total?
Yeah, 17.
Okay, that hits.
1 die 8.
Roll for damage.
Longsword. 5 plus it's slashing.
Do you get
Plus
a
one.
bonus for that though?
I think it says +5.
Plus
So
5.
It's plus your ability modifier. So 5 plus 5. Yes,
10.
Yeah.
Last time it wasn't slashing.
your character has a strength of 20.
Okay.
That is massive. So you get plus 5 to your damage.
Because I was like, I've never
Yeah.
seen it that high before, so I'm like,
Yeah.
Dragonborns, man, okay.
Now, you're not playing a demigod. Your other stats aren't quite so good. But your strength is 20. That's huge.
Swing away.
So that's 10 points of damage.
Alright. Man.
Oh, so he's still alive.
That's a good question. Yes, he's still alive. He took a very solid blow. What are you, stabbing, slashing?
It's slashing.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but like, how are you trying to attack him?
Well, shields up. He comes for me, but I come with the side slash and I slash him right between the abdomen.
Okay, so he takes this. He takes the tip of your sword, cutting in the soft parts between the sections of leather that were sewn together. Well done. A ripped seam and a gout of blood. Deeper than he expected, and faster than he expected, and stronger than he expected. And he has lost color in his face. He's staggering. His knees are shaking, but he's still up. Second guy. The second guy kind of sees where the arrow comes from and is deciding, let's see, 5, 10, 20, and this is about as far as he can get. Directly between everybody. He goes, oh.
Does he notice me though?
Um,
Because I'm hidden.
I would say you're hidden well enough. There's a lot of refuse around, and you're kind of crouched behind and down.
Are they both like 5 feet within my range? At least?
These two are, yeah.
Okay. As long as they're in that distance, we're okay.
Yeah.
Because they get disadvantage when they attack my party mates who are 5 feet within me.
Yep, he's screwed now.
Okay, so
Just hope they don't roll
No.
2
I'm
high
going to
numbers.
move the hyenas 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Are these characters able to pass anybody else?
What do you mean?
Like, because could they go past within those spacing, like pass through, like cross me? Because
Who?
I'm in my own zone, but can they go
Yeah.
around me?
Can who go around?
The enemies.
If they try to, they would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay, because they're range. Okay.
Yeah.
Provoke. Let them
The
come.
hyenas don't go through the alley because they're just animals. But this guy is going to get to about here. And he's thinking, oh wait, maybe not there. Here. No, not right here. They're just all gonna pile over here. That's what happens.
Oh snap! Apology. It says when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you. Okay.
And now it is Owain's turn. So
Those 2 hyenas are known as creatures, but the others aren't.
well, they're all creatures. These are just beasts.
Oh, so anybody then when it says creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
Oh, that makes everything much better.
what kind of action is putting your shield away?
You could drop it for free.
Do you
What,
need both hands to use your staff? Or?
I have a wooden shield or a scimitar.
Oh.
My plan is to put my shield away and cast Produce Flames on that idiot who just walked down the alley.
The spell Produce Flames is a 2-round spell. The first one is you summon the flame in the first round. In the second round, you use the flame. You can also keep the flame to light your way when it's dark, but it's a lot like how a crossbow works. You have to load it and then fire, and load it and fire. Except in this case, you're hucking a ball of fire. But, where are you? You're right here. You could take... Whoa. Gesundheit. You could take a step back over here, and then you can just drop your weapons on the ground and then cast a spell. Oh, heck, you could just stab your scimitar on the side of a building.
Or...
and then grab it later. What?
I can take a step right over there. And,
North?
No, right where you mentioned earlier.
Okay.
And cast Entangle on the hyenas.
Yes, you could.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, you can shoot past me, can you? Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, you very well can. I'll go ahead and move you then.
Good thing I got out of range.
All right. And why don't you go ahead and read what the player's handbook says about the spell Entangle?
Will do. Entangle. Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. A creature in the area, when you cast the spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends.
Okay, so then if you're going to use that front hyena as the target of your spell, I'm assuming it's a 10-foot radius square. Squares don't have radiuses. I understand this. But it'd still be a square. Because it's a 20-foot square. So you would be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets in your entangle spell.
Oh, so it would exclude me because I'm out the range, right?
Yeah, that's literally at the range.
Perfect.
That's
a target just for me to hit.
Yeah, it's
Good call on
begging for you to do that. What is the difficulty class of your spells? It'll be on your spellcasting sheet. I believe it's 8 plus your ability modifier
13.
plus your proficiency modifier, so 8 plus
It's 13.
5, 13. Yeah, okay.
Alright, I cast Entangle.
Okay.
Famura! Namura! Cessna! Woo!
I think I recognize that.
I hope it's not trademark.
Is that from something?
It's from Neverwinter Nights 2.
Oh, is that one of the
It
things they
was the
say is like a sound cap?
Yeah, it was the original, but it got replaced.
Okay. It's not trademark material. I believe that's actually part of their open gaming license.
Okay.
So you're off the hook.
Don't.
Don't.
No, you know.
Come up with your own magical catchphrases per spell. That'll be interesting. So we've got 3 of these street thugs and 2 hyenas. So I'll roll for the street thugs. Yeah. That one fails. Oh, one of them succeeds. 3. I'll make a note. Number 3.
Oh, he gets hit.
This guy right here made his saving throw. This guy did not. We're on this guy now. He failed his saving throw.
I like the sound of that.
And now for the hyenas. Oh. This is
Would that mean that if I defeat this guy, I have to go and approach those other guys?
Or you could just
Wait until they're
stay back and
stuck.
let them stay stuck. Yeah. Divide and conquer.
Cry.
Oh, the hyena fails. And the second hyena succeeds.
That was pretty
What's the
good.
duration of
Yeah,
this penalty? No?
3 out of 5.
I'm very curious. If I attack an enemy, I cannot
half
ready.
of them.
I cannot ready to attack him.
That's correct.
Okay.
You have to have an action to ready.
So which ones are entangled?
This one is entangled. This one is entangled. This one is free. Oh, I should hold this up.
Okay.
Entangled, entangled, free, free, entangled.
Okay.
Since the hyena is right there, can the others pass the hyena?
They can, but it's considered difficult terrain, so
They have to roll for that. Same as well.
they
They move at half speed.
Yeah, they move at half speed.
Okay.
The duration is concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay.
So I have to concentrate while holding the spell, so kill them fast.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
You
per
can
round.
cast other spells that are not concentration spells, but I believe that Produce Flames might be a concentration spell. You should look that up now.
Yeah, and last resort we could probably burn the vines.
Well, they're not particularly flammable, but you...
And what happens on a restrained enemy? Their speed is 0, and you get advantage on attack rolls. against
Yes.
them.
That's exactly it, yeah. So,
This guy's about to die.
Viserion, it is your turn.
Nope,
Okay.
Produce Flames is not a concentration spell.
Okay,
Ooh,
you're
sweet.
lucky.
Right over my head.
I'm gonna go up to
Right.
the enemy right in front of Krogamare.
Oh, this one?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stab it with my rapier. Can I get up next to him?
Are you rangefighter, right?
Okay.
Oh, you have a bow.
I'm
you
going to
just didn't draw it
say you could get here,
Mm-hmm.
and you can just kind of stab around the corner. Normally, I would say they have 50% concealment, but because they're being held in place, I'm going to say make a normal attack roll with no advantage.
out. Oh, because
Thank
he's at
you.
disadvantage too. from his attack
But
range.
because he's got an enemy within 5 feet of him, if I do hit, I get sneak attack, right?
I thought it was flanking.
Yeah, flanking is sneaky.
As long as there's an enemy within 5 feet, that's threatening now.
Is that how the rule
I
works?
believe so. That's how. Advantage is not needed if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet. The enemy is not incapacitated, and you do not have disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh,
But I just get a normal attack roll.
Yeah. So I can, yeah.
That is a 16.
That hits.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
That's 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh, wow. Okay, and that was the first guy. And he is dead.
I know what I must do.
He was very weak to begin with, and then he got tied up with vines, and then he just got stabbed in the neck. just, he's gone. Bad day. Bad day.
Goblin wizard.
Do I have any movement left?
You've moved 5 feet.
Okay.
You did reveal yourself to this guy, though.
Stay within my range.
Yeah.
So he
Can
intimidated
I
items.
move further south so I'm technically below, not quite that far, but like right in that intersection? Or would I be impeding on their space?
You'd be like wrapping yourself around the building to stay out of the way. It would be a bad idea.
Okay. I think I'll just stay there.
Okay.
So that means that you have his attention. Adrian.
Adrian, it's your turn.
Yeah.
I don't believe I'm hidden from that guy, and I believe he knows where I am, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't make an attempt to hide, so
Yeah.
he saw you.
So I'm going to put away my longbow, and I can
Nope,
draw.
but isn't he in attention though? Like
I may have-
doesn't he have his attention because he got
No.
intimidated? No.
He's not like dead set on anything right now.
Okay.
But what did you want to do?
I'm gonna put away my longbow and draw my 2 swords. I can do that, right?
It'll take you a full round action to do that.
Okay.
Or it'll take your attack action to do that.
Okay.
More 3.5 terminology.
Yeah. And I'm gonna move closer to that guy that came out of the intersection.
This guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Or not the intersection, the alley.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move like right up to him. And can I ready an action?
No, because
Okay.
you're using your action to put away your bow and draw your swords. So you do not have an attack action to ready.
But you can
Okay.
get in melee with him.
You don't have any
Yeah,
protection.
I'll get within melee range of that guy. And
Okay.
Just,
You won't be able to attack him, but
Yeah.
you can do that.
just end there.
You could have just shot him.
And that doesn't.
If
cost
he
the bow,
misses,
right?
then the shot,
Could hit me.
well, it would hit the building. It could hit you, yeah. It's possible that he...
1.
It's a bad idea to make that shot, so that's smart.
So,
I
I would say he would have gone to like across and then zone like on the other side of the building. This shot. That would have been so cool.
Krogomir, it's your turn.
Nice stat, Vic. I see his attack. He went down. I go across to that.
Here.
Will I get the vines? It doesn't affect me. It only affects when it happens, right?
The vines are still there, and it would affect you if you walked into the affected area.
Ah.
It's just difficult terrain, though, so you just move at half speed.
I see that he defeated a guy. I see that that dude over there is over there. I can see him, right? Because I'm right
Yeah.
here. I see that he's over there. These guys stuck. He's not stuck. And that's all I can see, that this guy's stuck. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
my friends over here should be safe. Red guy over there, my friend's in trouble. He needs some help. It's a struggle over there. But since I have athletics, which I'm going to do, I have to roll for that to go around. Because
Roll. No, you can just walk over there.
well,
if you
I could
want.
just walk right here.
Yeah.
And then, is this in range? Is this range to attack?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
attack him.
Nice, this cricket.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
My sword.
Roll the d20 first.
Yeah,
Yep.
right here. Oh, sorry about that.
That's a
Okay, use
D12.
the dice cup. That's
That's
not
a
the right
D12.
die. Yeah.
Forgot to put it on top. 11, 18, which
That hits. Yep.
die 8. Oh, sweet. Wow.
Ooh. He dies.
Oh!
Dang, one hit.
Yeah.
But hey,
I
Just
got you,
one
Evan.
hit. This 6'6", or how tall did you make your character?
How tall? Oh, how I normally make my characters. Well, let's say if I was playing everyone I make
Braun.
them tall. If they're
Yeah.
tank, I have to make them tall dragons. I have to make them
They
tall.
Dragonborn are
Yeah.
tall.
I always make their tails
Like
with
6'9" would not be
longer.
unusual.
maybe Saturday.
Big boys.
I love my characters tall when I make them tanky.
Your guy is probably around 400 pounds as well. Just 20 strength, all that muscle. You're probably around 400 pounds.
I saw
7.5 feet.
what I did was I saw him, he looked at me. I'm like, hey, he's just like
Just-
went down. It just went straight down.
Straight down. Yeah, just
straight down.
Cut him in half.
and it's one of those moments where the speed and ease of which you're attacking kind of even surprises yourself. And for just a slight second after you bisect this street thug, he doesn't split, but eventually he just kind of slides apart and crumples in on himself.
When I'm like that, I break his skull, breaks every bone all the way down to the middle. I'm just like,
No, you sliced him down. Just
oh. I'm just like,
just
But
butter.
no, that's one way to describe
Okay.
this.
and my movement is all gone though, right?
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, he's dead.
You're done.
Because the movement between you two
5,
takes all my
10.
movement too. That's right.
15. There's 15 feet of movement.
Because
I mean,
it moves around because I have to maneuver around both of them, so therefore I
it takes 15 feet. It doesn't take twice as much.
Oh.
You could move back to your original position
Oh yeah,
if you
I
wanted to.
come there, I slice him in half. I'm like, don't worry, I'm here.
Yeah.
And I go around, and I go
Come
back
back
in
to protect
place.
me.
You go back in place. Okay.
I'm like, you guys okay? Stick with me.
My meat shield.
Yeah, the meat shield. That's
That's
yeah.
what I am. I'm the meat shield.
Okay, and now it's the enemy's turn.
I got my second win, so it's all good.
Good luck trying to get across.
J2's
Yeah.
dead.
Plus, just stay within 5 feet and we're
J1's
okay
dead
because
too.
I have intimidation. So, which means they have to take, they take the lesser roll, which is amazing.
1, 2.
It's not good when we're getting flanked though.
He is in. He's still stuck. Or oh wait, is he? Yeah, he is. Okay, so he can't move. Number 4 is not stuck. So you can go through your allies. You just can't end on their space. So 5, 10, 15 is as far as he can go. Think of the entangle spell like a grenade that shot out a bunch of vines. So they're not like writhing and trying to curl around things. They just kind of boom.
So
and
it's like Sleeping Beauty, how those vines are everywhere, but not like
Yeah.
thorny. but
Yeah,
just like
not
everywhere.
necessarily thorny, but yeah,
Okay.
that's yeah. And then once they just exploded into position, they stayed there. So it requires a little bit of hacking.
Does those hacking take our actions? Since we're actually slicing as well.
No, it wouldn't. But he can't get far enough to use an attack
Okay.
action anyway.
Okay.
And that was.
I wonder what the rules for I wonder what the rule is for staying on a dead body and then attacking.
So it would seem that 12 is to kill.
I think it's big enough.
Because last time I deal 10, right?
This guy's
I
gonna
deal
come
10
over
the first
here,
That did. It's either 11 or 12.
and he comes out from between the two buildings, and he sees his friend cleanly sliced in half, and he's having second thoughts about this.
That'd be a good time for
He's just like, how did this
sweeper.
happen, right?
The thing about this is... Nope, okay, never mind. Okay. And then this hyena is not entangled, but this one is.
No, that one bottom one was entangled. The one top
Or it
one
was?
wasn't. Yeah. Because you're
Oh,
pointing
I
this
missed-
one's entangled,
yeah,
and the bottom top one wasn't.
Okay. So he can go 5, 10, 15. This hyena can get here.
He attacks.
And he will... Yeah, he'll attack you.
Go. Oh, please don't do credit. Oh my goodness. That's the worst.
Oh.
What's up? Can attack during vines?
No, we can.
Let's go.
Probably has a high bonus to it, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm right now.
But it gets advantage if it has an ally within 5 feet of itself.
Where's the ally? Oh, that human.
Yeah, right behind
I'm
it.
like, the guy's dead. I'm like, oh wait, there's another guy.
Oh wait, let me just make sure.
He's over a dead body. Is he really able to do that? Yeah, just like, we kick the body.
Oh,
in the
it's if it's within 5 feet of its target, so it doesn't get advantage on its attack against you.
Oh, so
And it misses because it gets 8 to hit. Yeah,
18.
you have an AC of 18, so it misses. And now it is Owain's turn.
I take a move around that corner to where Vic is and cast Produce Flame.
Well, there's.
Okay,
Yeah,
what are you doing with your scimitar though? Because you have to hold the flame in an open hand.
I drop my shield.
You drop your shield. Okay. I'm going to pass this over to you, and you just move your green thumbtack to where you want to go.
oh, sorry, it's kind of upside down. Well, it really doesn't matter.
No. All right. You cast Produce Flame after you drop your shield. You now have your left hand clutching a ball of fire. Viserion, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Can I kind of move out toward the middle of that intersection now and throw a dagger at the hyena that's in front of Krogamere?
You want to move behind Krogamere?
Yeah, can I get around him and do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. This one's
You
not
get-
entangled, so I don't get advantage.
That's correct.
Okay.
So it's just a normal dagger throw.
Oh shit. That's a 9.
That's the hyena.
How many daggers do you have?
3.
Oh, 9 misses.
Okay.
It goes sailing over the hyena and clatters, kind of impales itself into a vine next to it.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna stay right there then. And that'll
Okay.
Be my turn.
All right, Adrian, your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack the guy that I'm right in front of.
Okay. Now you're dual wielding.
Yes.
So you get 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
You,
Really?
it's much different than how dual wielding was in 3.5.
Okay.
You can just do it. Your bonuses change between the 2 attacks, and then there's a requirement for what kind of weapons you can wield. So to me, it's a little awkward, but you go ahead. The stats should be on your character sheet. You know.
No.
You want me to reroll that?
No, that's good.
I would actually.
That's 6 plus.
9. So
What is it? That's
Plus
12.
No.
6 plus 9.
No.
No.
Six
Did he roll? Oh,
short-
you rolled a 6, so it's 12.
short
6
dagger,
plus
right?
6 is 12.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
That is exactly what you needed.
It's 1d8. Do I roll to see if I hit with the other attack, or do I roll damage first?
However you want to do it.
I'll just roll see if I hit the next attack first.
Actually, it would make sense if this one actually hits because.
That's a 7, so that's 13.
13 damage.
No, not 13 damage. 13 to hit.
Oh, to
Oh,
hit.
okay, I see. Okay.
That also hits.
Okay.
I think
They
it's
bring
dead.
13.
And I was gonna say, how did you get 13 damage out of
Yeah.
a short
So you're
sword?
gonna roll 2d8.
Yeah, the max you can get is like
2d8? Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'll just roll
Well,
one at a
These
time.
are short swords or daggers.
The short swords.
Okay.
2d6.
So the first one is.
The first one's a 6.
Short sword is a die.
No, it's a d6, isn't it? 1 die 6.
Is that a 6?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a
It
6.
should be a 6. So the long sword's a die 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So-
just like
6.
There you go.
because I remember I rolled a long sword.
Yeah.
Oh,
Better.
okay. 5 plus 4,
9.
so 9.
Oh,
And then
good solid hit, but he is still up.
So you do just
Yep.
the dice system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a 4.
Now he's dead.
Oh,
For the
he's
second hit.
And he is dead. So he crawls out from the between the he excuse me. He kind of shimmies through between the 2 buildings, this little gap that he has, gets out into the light, and he sees his friend cleanly cut in 2. Very unnerved, looks around and then takes a couple of sword swings to the face, and he himself dies. Very, very messy. Exposed organs.
Let's pile up the bodies.
Yeah.
Can I still move?
You
after
could
that?
still move,
Oh,
yes.
Alright, I'm going to move to the corner.
Right
like
here?
where everybody else
Oh,
is.
Okay,
Just
here.
down there, yeah.
Stepping through large pile of blood and gore.
And
Lord.
I'll end there.
Takes your bow out, right?
Alright,
No, he's still got his 2 short swords.
yeah, gotta get that bow out later.
Okay. Krogamere.
Yes. It is my time.
There's a hyena in front of you.
I hear the sound of a gushing body to my left. I'm just like, yeah.
You give a grunt and a nod of approval to your new comrade.
I have that dragon grunt like you know.
Yeah. Nice
And they can hear me.
throaty reptilian rat.
I do that thing where they
raspy
do the
grunt.
shield and sword, like you just hit it.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
like-
you just tap it against the shield in acknowledgement.
How many,
Gotcha.
how many
Wish I
people
had like
are
an
in front
aggro
of
effect
him?
or something. That'd be
What?
epic.
How many people are in front of him?
Directly in front of him, there's a hyena in order, a hyena, a thug, and another hyena.
Breathe fire.
From what I see, yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's right. You've got that option. You have that
Lightning bolts.
that lightning bolt breath.
Like, I'm just like
It's a line of lightning.
You can
And
a line. Oh, it's a straight line.
yeah,
Oh, it doesn't say that. Where is it?
Yeah, it's.
bronze
here you
dragonborn line of lightning. I believe it's a 15-foot cone. Is it a 30-foot line? That would make sense.
That'll
to
make
me.
a pretty good sweep because this is 2d6.
Yeah.
Bronze.
Yeah, you could kill 3 people in one round. Bronze.
If
yeah.
I get perfect solid 6.
5 by 30-foot line, and it's a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
enemy
dex
saves
saving
half
throw.
damage?
Yeah, otherwise it takes half damage.
What determines the saving throw?
Please lay strength.
Breath weapon. DC for the saving throw equals 8 plus your con modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
So
Okay.
my what? My
Constitution modifier
plus 5.
No.
Oh, right here. Oh, right here. Plus 3.
and your proficiency bonus is 2, so it's
13.
8, so 13. Okay. Dex save. I'll roll for the 2 hyenas first.
I just want to know the options actually.
Oh, yeah, plus 1. Okay. The first hyena misses or fails the dex saving throw. Oh, but you know this second one is entangled, so I don't think he can dodge.
No, he just takes it.
Yeah,
He just fails.
His speed is 0.
he just
right?
fails. Yeah. And now the human.
Is he
the,
entangled?
The
No.
No,
no,
moved
he's
in.
not.
Isn't it hard for them
He's
to
a bit
maneuver
nimble.
in the vines? Do they have like
Like
what's it called? Disadvantage.
that's a good question. Can you look up the spell and see if people who make their saving throws, they have disadvantage on dexterity saves?
For the spell entangle.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 ways in my head I'm picturing this works. Either it pops up individually to each one, or it actually spreads out everywhere.
Well, it's
Because it like within the 5-foot radius, it could go to like within the 15 radius, it could hit each one like within those 15 radius individually, or did it actually?
You're thinking about
Yeah, that's fine.
more like a chain lightning sort of effect, but
Yeah.
it's more like a line of plasma.
Next.
Oh, I can see it already from watching.
Like
There we go.
You're just like that
area when you
Yeah.
straight lightning bolt, like but like
Yeah.
that huge lightning bolt comes out. From each.
there's a little bit of arcing electrical energy off of the plasma, but that's mostly harmless. It's that main shaft of plasma.
It's just so sweet.
It doesn't say.
Okay.
The only thing an entangled creature can try to free itself with a strength check against a spell save DC
Okay.
to try and free it.
Yeah.
But if it's, I can look up the actual entangled.
No.
Or,
Okay. So then.
restrained.
Oh, right.
The actual
Restrained.
restrained,
Yeah.
Okay, so only when it's trained. Okay, so they're okay.
I'm pretty sure it can't, because it can't do anything to try and dodge it.
Yeah.
Unless I can still look it up.
Yeah. Go ahead and look it up.
Making me feel like I just want to slash that hyena and cut it to bits now.
Well, we know you hit the one in front. Checking to see what we're doing about the one in back.
It's obvious we hit the one in the middle, right?
We
Oh,
haven't
yes,
rolled
we
for
rolled
the
for
one
it.
in the middle yet.
Yeah, I just want to see the entanglement. I guess. I'm more like you should roll 2 die and take the lowest one of that. Or...
Restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. Attack rolls against this creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving
So
throws.
it has disadvantage. Okay.
Disadvantage. All right.
Yeah, that's good.
That was a 19.
No,
You're
don't-
lucky there is disadvantage in play.
Let's give it something low.
That was a 9.
9 it is. I'll
Hold on.
take it.
See, I think I get a +1.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Well, it's not good enough. It's 10. I need to beat a 13.
Oh, okay.
You hit them all.
So we've got-
yeah. No, I gotta get the middle
We've
one
got
now.
2 fails, and now we've got this guy. But this guy is different. He's got different stats. It's the thug in the middle of the
But
two
don't I need to roll
hyenas.
for that to actually hit, or is it
No.
No,
You-
it just hits.
It just happens, and
Oh.
it either does full damage or half damage.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. 8. He also fails. Congratulations, you got 3 successful hits.
So I think it's
2 dice 6 I have to roll, right? So
Yeah.
if I have a, so that means they take the full damage instead of just half, like
Right,
die.
That's
Yeah.
a die 8, by the way. That's a die 6.
Ah,
And they take the full damage, yes.
all right. Damn it! Just that's
2.
2.
That's 2 so far.
Oh my god,
4 points of life.
4 points. But hey, that's total.
That's to
That's
everybody.
total 12.
Yeah.
No, that's actually a kill of 1. But honestly, I'll take that. Able to hit all 3 of them with 4 damage. That's pretty good.
Pretty
For,
decent.
yeah. Only thing is I have to recharge this. Why couldn't? No, get this cup. Can I do it by hand and table?
Yeah, don't
I can
forget
use this no
two,
more.
you still have 2 people who
I do better rolling from the hand.
well, don't forget you have 3 people who can do range attacks too.
Oh yeah, I'm there for protection. I'm within 5 feet from you guys. I'm just
Protection, you one-hit somebody.
good. Oh no, I'm there for your guys' protection. Because within 5
Yeah.
feet, then you guys are okay. Because they take, I have intimidation, so they
Okay.
get disadvantage.
Now it's my
Yes.
turn. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll for my 2 guys that are
So this
still
is the-
entangled.
So this is the next 20 seconds now.
It's a strength against the DC of 13. The hyena fails, and the thug fails. They're still entangled.
Yes.
Then the hyena in the front will try and bite you.
I think you got me.
I'm not so sure.
Was that 18 right there?
Well, that,
You might have a negative modifier.
Oh. Oh, it?
18 total.
Okay, it hits. 'cause I'm
Okay.
18. Roll for damage.
Yep.
What's his die?
Die 6.
4.
Yep, 4 points of damage.
You did 4.
Hyenas have incredible jaw pressure.
I'm just like, damn, dirty dog. Well, they're not really dogs, but
The hyena turns its head and lunges forward and finds your knee. And you just take the butt of your sword and you kind of knock it into its thick, muscular neck, and it lets go. But
Yeah.
man, that hurt.
it got into my nerves. It hit. Blood's pouring out. I'm just like, what the heck? Hit it in the nugget, and it just like went off.
All right.
That's what I said.
You guys think I was like jerking? I'm just like, I just hit it in the nugget, and it just got off.
My turn.
No, it takes a few hits. No.
Oh, really?
You have more people that can move.
Yeah, it's-
Actually, yes, it is your turn because this guy can't really go anywhere.
What's the? I'm gonna throw my flame at the guy in the rear.
You can't really. You would have to move for that, but you can.
The dog. I mean, the hyena.
He'd have to move here. Whoa. Okay. And then it'd be 5, 10, 15, or 20, and 25. I don't know what the range is on Produce Flame.
I wouldn't say that wise, since we're actually in their line of sight.
I can look
But it's in his line of sight.
No, we are in his line of sight.
He just kind of lobs a tennis ball size ball of flame.
Oh. Like football.
Yes.
It's just
in
other
my
words.
range.
What I know.
What's that?
It's in my range of attack.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Roll a hit.
Range attack spell.
Oh wait, he's still entangled. So, how does that work again?
If it's a
Wait,
spell attack that he's got to roll for you, then he has advantage on it.
Okay,
It's,
you get advantage to hit him.
which one is he hitting? The
The
king?
one, the hyena in the
Ah,
back.
okay, I see.
Spell attack bonus.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you have advantage.
Yep. 3 rolls.
Okay, so roll
15.
again.
That
Roll
hits.
Well, that's hits
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
so just take it.
Well, you could get a crit though.
Oh, yeah, go for crit. Go for crit.
Just roll
So
again.
roll again.
Yeah, get a 20.
Do I get what? How
You
does
get the higher one.
Yeah, if you get a
roll
20.
twice, take the higher.
Please re-roll that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Okay, it hits. Roll for damage. I believe it's die 8 fire damage.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna die.
He's gonna
anyway.
die.
Well, never know.
I mean, if you take less than 8,
6.
oh, he's still alive.
He is still alive. Just well, hold on. What's this?
Barely.
Oh wait, no, he's dead.
Really?
The hyena is dead. Yeah.
He took 4 and 6.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, that's right. The
the
humans got. Yeah, the humans are 11 or 12. That's right.
Just out of curiosity, did I set the entangled limbs on fire?
Well, they're quite green vines, so
Wet,
they're
okay.
they're pretty wet. They're not gonna go up in a burst of flames. You've definitely singed them, and there's little tongues of flame just kind of licking the
Right.
air. Just tiny little flames, kind of like candle
Alright.
flames in size.
Hey, it was worth it.
We're like, the smell of the vines can't get any worse than the city.
Alright, my advice to you is throw in your daggers at the middle one.
Let's see. That was Owain. Yes, it's Viseran's turn.
So,
Really? Oh, yeah.
what was the one that he just hit was by? I'm sorry.
The one in the back.
The one in the back,
Yeah,
and that one's dead.
this one is dead.
Okay.
I would go for that hand so I could go for the other guy.
Oh! Spirit says no.
Did you? Is that Okami?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try and throw another dagger at that hyena.
The hyena.
The one right in front.
Okay.
Are you sure?
How many daggers do you have?
I've got now 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're using your second dagger. Go ahead and roll to hit. Go ahead.
13.
13 hits.
Okay.
Is it a dagger die?
Go on. Hey.
Yeah,
Go,
but I
go.
get my sneak attack because he's in melee.
Okay.
That's 5 points of piercing damage.
And it's dead.
Alright, take this out. Alright, take it out. I'm ready to take this home. Ah.
It's Adrian's turn.
Yes, Adrian.
Kind of crowded up there, so I'm just gonna ready my bow, like put away my short swords and ready my bow just in case somebody comes out of that alley again.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna do that because it's pretty crowded up in the.
Did you want to
street.
stand up here and ready an attack for anyone that just comes through? And...
What do I get, like an advantage for being closer, like short range?
Yeah, because that's like that's the blind spot.
When did you get?
So they could step out into view, not knowing you were there. And
so I can just like look down the. Can I just like look down the alley with my bow?
When did he get a flanking bonus if he attacked the guy in the back?
Can I just like sit on the
no.
other side of the street and like look down the alley?
Sure. Which way?
Like
Here, I'll give it to you. You put yourself where you want.
Like I'm gonna be like right here on the other side of the street,
Okay.
like looking down the alley and like readying my bow just in case somebody.
You're switching from your 2 short swords to your bow, so you
Yeah.
can't ready in action.
All right, well I'll just have the bow out.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And then it's Krogamere. Your
Alright,
turn.
Dog is down. I'm just like, I see that guy. I'm like, you take 4. I'm going down. I go right in front of him.
You're gonna step here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long sword ready. Go at him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
18.
18 hits.
I'm chopping him in half.
This is where he dies. A fight. I gotta get 3 or more here. Oh, he's dead. 7. Plus, that's 12.
Yeah, he's dead. Dead.
Yeah.
Scorched with
Yeah,
light,
he's
chop-
dead.
Scorched with light, you get cut in half. Yeah.
At this moment, I'm just like, yeah. But then I was joy because I'm just like, these enemies are dying.
You just kind of walk through and you just flip your sword around, stab it right into his shoulder, into his chest cavity, and out his back. Just.
Ooh, glory of battle. And then I walk around the corner, like I'm right.
All right, so
like,
that's 5,
like,
10.
I stand
you
right
can
in the
get
middle.
here.
Yeah, I stand right there.
Okay.
And then I look at that guy. I'm
Intimidating
ready to fight him, but
sniper.
then I see those kids, and
Yeah.
that's where I flip because I see kids in chain. I'm just like,
Yep.
and then next thing I know, my facial reaction just went from like joy of fighting just to like to look at the guy and just like I'm gonna kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Because my face just went downwards from like the eyebrows just went angry and everything inside of me just went ballistic. Because
Well, don't describe it. Just act it out.
Oh.
Do it for the camera.
I go around, I look. Facial expression is okay.
You're not getting what I'm saying.
No,
just
I'm
do
going
it.
around. Okay, let's
Just
say
do it. Just do it.
What do you say?
cheerful. Go around, next thing you notice. Glasses makes it look good. I go around, I see it. I look at my bad guy, he's still happy. Look at the children, I just like this. I go down, I look at him. And that's all I do. And I just stare at him the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still trapped on my mind.
Let's see. He's not laughing anymore. He's trying very desperately to get out of these vines. And he does. He tears the vines off of him finally.
He's panicking.
He's panicking and he's just going to run away. 1, or 5, 10, 15. That's 30. The dash action, how does that work?
You double your speed.
Okay, yeah.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's gone.
So we can't chase him.
You could chase him if you wanted to, but chances are you're not going to catch up to him in the spider web of alleys. He just leaves the 3 children behind and just runs away.
And those 2.
Actually, how does he actually
Three
know that his teammates are actually dead? Besides
Oh, he could see them all die.
Really? Even all those on the side right there?
Because he was right here. He could kind of see into this area. He saw the blood spraying repeatedly from around the corner, and this massive 6'9" dragonborn casually killing his friends and comrades and pets.
And then just stares
So-
him down.
And then just stares him down, yeah.
Because I look at the kids, I just stare at him down. I'm just like, you're lucky now, we better get out of here.
That's it. Battle's over. You have victory, and I think we're going to take our first break. We'll be back in a little bit, and we hope to see you in the next sort of semi-episode for tonight.